going right from the beginning. Should be good to go here in a second. But as always, we are going to start off with a little recap. One second, sorry. Lo siento, mi amigos. We are gonna get this train rolling shortly. Last stream out, or recap, probably the most we've done in a stream since taking Stonehenge. We'll pop it up right here. We're 41 now. It's been 38 years since getting going. Alrighty, so last time out, we converted Stonehenge to the faith of the old gods, which is fantastic. If we come down here, they now are of old gods of winter and wood. That is going to be our religion, and I think we can actually look here. We look at the faiths. We have a couple counties that we've converted. We're slowly trying to spurn them out. Turnbridge, some of these. Very nice, very good. Less of the blasphemous faith of the seven. We also attended lots of tournaments, feasts, a couple grand weddings. There's a grand wedding down here with House Goodbrook. That's not who it was, because it was a Vance woman getting married. Vance bride. So, we also won a recital over in Essos, which gave us this trinket, the prize scepter, men-at-arms maintenance minus 6%, captain effectiveness plus 8, some good stuff right there. We also had lots and lots of children. Our wife had a second set of twins. Jocasta Blackwood and Bazola Blackwood came after our first set of twins, Alphador Blackwood, our heir, who is married to Princess Gina Baratheon and has a son, Lucifer Blackwood. We've also got Jocelyn Blackwood, who is married to Sir Robb Lannister, who is set to inherit the Westerlands from his father, Jaime Lannister. Some of our other kids, we have one more son. Excuse me. We have one more son, and his name is Titos Blackwood, named after our father. We'll give him a diplomatic education, and he is actually out in the Westerlands right now. We have quite a few children out in the Westerlands. This Jocasta is being warded. She's the ward to Robert Baratheon. We also have Bazola Blackwood, who is the ward to Cersei, Lady Cersei of the West, and betrothed to Jojen Reed's son, set to inherit the neck at some point. Titos Blackwood, our son, is betrothed to Sansara Hightower, and then Benadryl Blackwood, our youngest daughter, does not have any betrothals right now. She will eventually. I'd like to kind of set. Oh, Jon Snow. Is there anyone that's not 0 years old? Does not seem like it. But anyway, we host, like I was saying, let's continue with the recap. We hosted many activities and stuff last time out, including hunts, tourneys, feasts, all those types of things. Our son married our son right here, Alphador. He didn't want to marry Princess Gina, and he became melancholic, which is unfortunate. We'll give him a couple wards. We also, following that, we briefly became rivals with him. He was really unhappy with that. And eventually, so our liege is now Catelyn Tully. Lord Paramount Edmure died under mysterious circumstances, and so then his son Lord Costin Tully inherited We then started a few different factions. First, we started a Liberty faction to reduce the Crown authority, so we could declare war without having to fabricate hooks. I believe we created 2 of those factions. Then following those, when we pressed our demands, the Lord Paramount, Lord Costin Tully, who's now out here, he accepted both, and then we created a claimant faction for Catelyn Tully because that would make Robb her heir, and he follows the faith of the old gods, so I thought that would be a decent way to try and usurp the face of the Seven in the Riverlands. So we fought that war and beat them quite easily because of our many alliances. We are allied to Jaime through Sir Robb Lannister. We're allied to Tyrion because our niece is married to him. We have an alliance with Lannisport, so we're really tied into the west. Old Town, Fossaway, one of our daughters is set to become, she's betrothed to the Lord Donald Fossaway. So anyways, let's go back into Realms mode. One of the things I want to try and do this session is I could join a couple of these, but maybe attend to start a grand tour or a grand tournament. I don't know if I've done one of those yet. Would also like to snap up the rest of these holdings down here of Gaines Lancewood, Speckle Plum, and I believe that covers the recap, and we can get right on in to continuing. Lord Costin paid 50 to me. I believe his wife was our prisoner. And the war was fairly easy. We timed it really nicely with the Vances down here declared a war of tyranny on the Lord, and while they were never really going to challenge the Tullys, being 6,000 troops against like 22,000, the Vances gave us an opportunity to get all of our troops basically in one spot with our allies, because the Tullys were fighting down here and trying to catch the 6,000 man host. We were able to pretty easily just build our host up here and take Riverrun, and I think we took his wife and then maybe an heir or something, and it was over very quickly. Greetings, my sensible vassal. You have been a loyal and devoted subject, and I wish to reward your service. In recognition of this, I hereby offering you the position of Steward of the Riverlands, which we will be accepting. So we can check out Fair Market, which we took last time out. A small vineyard has been constructed. And one of the main reasons we took Fair Market is to really amp up our monthly gold production. And with that going so well, let's go and peruse the artifacts market. Don't think so. That's actually not too bad. Mercenary higher cost, that could be better. Scale, that's terrible. I don't think any of these are really that worth it, so we will just hit X and keep it going. So with that, let's do a grand tour. I don't know if I've ever done one of these, but I could get some county control going. So a Majesty's tour, taxation tour, intimidation. Orange Dread. When you part from a stop, you may attempt to force vassals out of hostile factions. Taxation. We'll just do a Majesty tour. So I think I can do 10 stops. I'd like to come and check out like this. We'll come down. We'll visit our uncle, who's a bit of a dipshit, I think. But who doesn't have a dipshit uncle? And that'll do it. We'll do, cost 301. This is going to be pretty expensive. But I think we'll be able to check out most of our vassals. And let's start the grand tour. First, we're going to appoint a caravan master. And it'll be Sir Trevor Waters. Can I customize the guest list? We'll bring our wife with us, Andrik the Unsmiling, who's one of our best knights. We'll bring our grandson Lucifer. That's good enough. Alright, so let's get straight on into it. We'll go on tour. It'll be 4 days until our next destination, I believe that said. Traveling in the Scales. It's kind of a boring crest. Alright, I received a welcome worthy of the Lord at the gates here in Mudgrave. It's a cool castle up on the hill and the artwork in the background. There's little doubt about the splendor of my terrain has made a great impression. That is wonderful. Let's begin. Hopefully Lord Wilbert here. Things will go well. I'm going to put this on 2-speed. We'll crank it up a little bit. What was that? We'll take a little peek on over. Some camp smiths have been constructed in Raventree Hall, which is very nice. Dinner this evening is a little different than from what I'm used to. The cook lackadaisically drops the bowl in front of me. I'm immediately met with the unworldly aroma I've ever smelled in my life. This dish from the depths of the seven hells is offensive to all the senses. It's slimy gray. Ew. Down the hatch. My grand tour becomes less majestic. My grand tour becomes more majestic. Let's see. We're gonna try down the hatch. And it was a nauseating meal. It was disgusting. He wants me. He put a dick on the plate. That's fine. We'll say we love it. Intent is justice, altruism, recreation. Yeah, we'll keep it on justice, because I'd like to increase the control in some of these counties. So we're just going to keep on proceeding. The dinner is about to end, I believe. It is morning, and I emerge reluctantly into the waking world. Oh my wise and kind lord, these walls talk. What terrible things they say. I know so much, too much. So we got someone trying to tell us some secrets. Not very good stats. Just tell them to keep their mouth shut. My courtier Lester has approached me and given Lord Wilbert's permission to come join his court in place of my own. No, I think it's his knight we like more so, but she's not even with us. Go where your heart pleases. Go where your heart pleases. That'll be fine. So we got just a few days left, I think, at this stop, and then it'll be on to the next one. Lord Wilbert is being a fine host, I guess. Again, we're just going all the way around our lands on a little tour. At dinner, I find an opportunity to demonstrate my majesty. My procession is rich with valuables and talented people. I owe him no gift. I agree. That'll also take our stress away. As I finish my meal, another board is placed in front of me, but this time instead of food, it is topped with little game pieces. Hell no, we're not playing no dumbass board game. It is time for him to play tribute. I think he will. I think so. It's time you pay tribute. We gain 75 prestige, and more importantly, we get some dynastic renown, which is probably the hardest of the in-game currencies or points to build up. All right, so this time we arrive at House Page and their lands. Last time out, we did take fair market from them, so might be in for a dangerous stay, but we shall see. So our spy and wife, Lady Marjorie Tyrell, has found some secrets, but I'm not really interested in those. So I believe the way the tour works is you will get the rewards down here at the end of the tour. So my wife has come to me. My husband, if you heard what they call you, my wife Marjorie says to me while spreading her arms. They call you Lord Brendan, the Lord of Raventree Hall. Spectacular, is it not? It's on the lips of peasants and nobles alike, a cause for celebration, I think. Which is fine, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand why that's a nickname. That's what he just was before. Someone's trying to pay a ransom to us, and we'll accept. We will get 10 for essentially no reason. So Andric's marshal increases, that is nice. Who is married to Valeria Thorn. Victor will make him marshal focused. Oh, I guess he's traveling with us. When we get back, probably make him the ward of his father. We're also going to make fair market. I'm just going to keep upgrading all of these gold towers. This is where we're going to get our gold income from. So we're going to do our best to just keep upgrading those when we can. As I finish my meal, another board is placed in front of me. And again, I'm not playing no board game. One of the worst things ever is when you're having a nice meal, having some drinks, some food. Someone tries to teach you a brand new card game or something. Like, come on. So someone is choking. This isn't really my problem. Let's try, but we will try it in safer. Yes, you do owe me your life. You could get a strong hook, which we'll go with. So I wonder if after saving someone of relation to Lord Hallman, it wasn't his wife, was it? I'm not sure who it was. I guess his heir's wife has been in our dungeon for a little while because she is a hoof-licking bracken. Let's see. As I finish my latest meal, I cannot help but feel like there's a hole in my stomach where some dessert ought to be. Lord Hallman can read my mind, it seems. He's brought out his special cakes. Nothing with the finest hashish cakes? Ethan was a good friend and shared milk with. Yeah, like hashish cakes. That's like edibles. We are we are consuming all of them. We'll be taking all of those. Lord Howman is our new favorite. I make no demands of you. Alright. This evening I've been seated behind Lord Howman's daughter, Aline, and the child has been a true delight. The more I speak with her, the more I see potential for her to be molded in my image. Feel the urge to take the child. Rewind. Feel the urge to take her back to my home as my ward, but I shouldn't do such a thing without her father, and he could ask something of me in return. Is she really? I mean, I don't really. I haven't the time. Uh-oh, one of my daughters passed. Jocelyn has been murdered. Oh, the old gods, how could you do this? Let's go by Malwyn. Malwyn Glennon. So you are going to be imprisoned. Hopefully. That is unfortunate. That was the alliance that formed us with the West. Lord Jamie. They're probably not going to accept that. The Hornsby's. So I guess Sir Rob. Arranged marriage. Benadryl's probably a little too young, I would imagine. If I really need to form an alliance with the West again, Benadryl could probably marry into them. Yeah, Sir Rob or any of his brothers, Lord Gilbert. But I think we'll wait for now. We're not in a huge rush, and I'd like to even start looking north a little bit with our alliances. So anyways, that is terrible. It's never great to survive one of your kids. So let's get to it. We begin the tours. We are at the Castle Ramsford. And I guess we'll also see if we can imprison that murderer here soon. Yep, and Malwyn go. Oh, I guess he has escaped and he's out in the countryside. And we're going to start a murder scheme on him. Can I invite her to court? So I invited him back. Let's see if I can imprison him again. Doesn't look like I can. So it also saw one of my the Morning Knight became a new position. Same flag and Tamina. That's fine. We'll leave that for now. It is unfortunate that it lost a lot of glory in that transition. Not much you can do though. So it looks like one of my courtiers has drank himself to death. So as I continue my tour around, when I hear unfamiliar voices all around us, I suddenly find my entire party surrounded by men in hoods pointing knives and bows directly at me. One of the assassins steps towards me and presses his knife firmly to my side. Happy hunting, my lord? We've come hunting lords. Though I am at first startled, it quickly becomes this is just an act. The assassins give me a wink. I observe the weapon is made entirely of wood and dull on all sides. They expect me to play along and foil the attempt on my life. Have at it, you bastard. Dynasty Woodworth gains. So it's like a false flag assassination type thing. Have at it, you bastard. Province of Adderstone seems like truly opulent and excessive place with a bloated lord as ruler. Should I tell him to get taxed? I'll write them off for now. I think I will. We will tax the excess. What are these buffoons doing? Let's go back. There we go. We had to appoint a new Castilian after the last one drank himself to death. We can ransom Edwin Tully for a measly 10. We'll come down here and then we will activate it. Let's keep on going. Yeah, we're just gonna bite our lip and tuck it on in. We could send for a faceless man. We could demand a couple payments. And we are getting a good amount of money per month. Lord Derrimon has quite a gracious host so far, showing me his lands and possessions with pride, so I'm immediately taken back when he starts stammering, clearly trying to draw my attention away from an apparently unremarkable door as we were passing by. Are you hiding something from me, Derrimon? I'll take it in guilty, blah blah blah. Oh, so he's got wines and liqueurs. Oh yeah, we'll be doing that one. It'll increase his feudal taxes to us, as well as giving us a bit more, as I think that was a bit of a gold payment. As I'm taken to see all the sights in province of Adderstone, I begin to notice absolute opulence of it. There's more than enough coin to go around. Alright, so we'll do that one. He refused the tax, and I guess I could imprison him, but he is lucky he follows the old gods. Convert faith. What is this? So war was declared on my liege, and I'm defending against Lord Ronald. And I think I can manage things from here. The Grand Tour will continue. The show must go on. Let's just kind of take a little. How many join? 9,000. We've got 33,000. I don't think we'll need to raise our troops. I think Catelyn Tully should be able to kind of take care of that. Do they have a anything in here worth taking? Say maybe getting into like a battle with them could be worth it. I've concluded my royal visitations out at Ramsford, and I'm going to make no demands because that is going to churn down some of the stress. I wonder who's their regent. So it'll be Bran. So let's get to it. We've arrived at Lord Hostine II, who is my second cousin. He is married to Dana Brightflame, and they have no children. So let's get on to it. Let's get straight on into hanging out with Hostine. Oh, I guess they are sieging my stuff. I should probably go defend my people. So we'll call up the troops, call up the lads. we'll get 500 prestige from this, 75 renown so far. So someone is plotting to kill my steward Tomas Woodworth. The murder scheme is exposed, so that will allow for it to lose some success, becomes public. Learned man Stefan's bright eyes scour the room looking for an opponent to the scientific statement he just expelled, but no one rises to the challenge, much to his disappointment. No one considered the level of intellect at which this discussion. He says he's a eunuch. Stefan is going to join our court. We could always use some new seers. I wonder if that like made him mad. High crown authority, impatient versus patient. No, it doesn't seem like it. So I think we're good. We can go back to the tour. Let's come and see what's happening down here. It looks like the Vances are being stomped on. So on my tour of Runnymud, I found a rare moment where I'm not being ferried around by my host or being expected to make an appearance anywhere. I see places of worship filling up for the day, taverns beginning to welcome their early drinkers, and beggars laying on the streets pleading for just a crumb to eat. I can see how the faithful worship. Your grand tour becomes more majestic. What's tolerant liege? Popular opinion. I just want to relax. It's going to take away some of our stress that we've been building up. Yeah, so Lord Hostine is being a bit rude to this Ginny Talbrook. I'll just say join me at court. Come along. We could always use more stewards. Where our host is down here. And we will go ahead and siege the capital of the Vance family. We will increase the control over here in... Let's just do Ramsford. It'll only take 5 months. I think I'll leave Medway for now. And I'm gonna get right a little sip of coffee. So we're about to leave Runnymud, and I think I'll let my cousin off the hook. He's been a great host, and I will make no demands of him. And wonderfully enough, we are no longer overwhelmed by stress. We're going to tour the grounds. So several peasants gather around me asking for stories from my life. One when my daughter Joyce was born to my lovely wife. I can talk about the war against Lord William. I'll tell the first story. Everyone loves a war story. Now we're going to tell the first one. So it does seem like the tour really helps improve the development growth of the lands you visit, which is pretty good. The development will always help with giving you more taxes and troops and all that good stuff. So let's get to it. We will now begin in Old Wythe. This is where the Brakens are. We are going to be as rude as possible to Lord Sefton, and even try and get him to give us a reason to imprison him, basically. As I continue my tour around the grounds in the province of Old Wythe, some unfamiliar voices. I am no troubadour, get off me. Stop this nonsense. So, we're touring the lands, and the peasants want to show us this, these lands. This is a waste of my time. You horse-licking Brakens. So, it's just going pretty well, I think. Wait. Oh, my wife is pregnant again. I think that's what I said. Is either pregnant or pneumonia. Oh, looks like she's pregnant. Very well. The province of Old Wit seems like a truly opulent and excessive plate with a bloated lord, I agree. We're going to tax the lord. And he paid the tax. We are going to get stressed out, but that's going to be fine. We'll start doing what we can to work that back down. I stationed some besiegers here and then split this in half. And we'll split this in half again. So I would like to try and go and hit these Atrontians. And bring the fight to the Vances. I found myself curious to see how the lowlifes of Old With live, so I pay a visit to an establishment where the locals seem to be growing quite rowdy. One man stands atop a table, commanding the attention of everyone in earshot. What do we even need a lord anyway? Sefton is the most solitary changeling I've ever seen, yet he expects our undying loyalty. These peasants have the right idea. I guess Robin here is the one shouting. Yeah. These peasants have the right idea. And it is time for tribute. Please refuse. Dang it. Maester Horace. I guess he's infirm. Probably not too long late. He does not speak. But the wisdom he is able to dispense immediately proves he's far more than subjects. So basically, he's not being used to his advantages. Well, yeah, he can just come join us. Raventree Hall always has a place for learned men. So let's get to it. We are now with Lord Alton of House Darwood. I believe we seated this guy. Yeah, he received the county from us. So we did not get to the Vances, but the Tully hosted, led by Oswald Bluepike, which is a pretty cool name. Oh, excuse me. Oh, whoops. Let me come back here. Riding through the grounds, I suddenly stopped in the middle of the road by my host, Lord Alton. It appears that he's managed to capture my nemesis, Anise, and has her saddled up like a horse, ready for me to mount and ride through the countryside. Of course I am. What? And we're going to do the window tax. So someone is trying to kill my courtier Folia of Watch Hills, one of my commanders. So our stress is still pretty high, but we are going to do what we can to try and lower it. So I wonder if those Vances are going to try and hit this host right here. It looks like they're moving towards them right now. So we will get a fight. If you want to fight, come and get one. Having just exited the tavern, recommended by Lord Alton, I catch a glimpse of Moria? What is she doing out here in the murky alleyway? Let's see if we can learn her secret. She's got a lover. Maester, oh, good for them. I wonder if I should send some more troops over there. I think we will. Because the advances seem to be pushing it in their favor. I wonder, we might lose that. Oh, no. I think we'll get there in time. But they definitely were about to beat us. I at last manage to find myself alone in the woods, and my mind wanders to the thoughts of Lady Marjorie. I was beautiful enough to watch my beloved Marjorie. Seems a noble carving. No, this place. Leave it as it is. I will make no demands because I am shy. And I need... Oh, it doesn't matter. So I'm about to gain that stress back anyways. Oh, and it seems like I had a counselor that has just died. So let's come on up here. My admiral has passed away, so we will have to assign a new one. And we will give Tristan Thaltaker the job, which is an insanely cool name. Demand some payments. We will get that money from Catelyn. And we have arrived at our cousin Lord Benjacoot's lands. It'd be cool to see our cousin Benji again. So the battle is about to conclude. Oh, Yolo was slain. He's been around for a while. So it looks like he was slain in that battle. We've taken the siege. Well, we come out this way. We're going to ransom this Lord Hoster. We're going to get 50 gold from him and immediately put it right into Raventree Hall. No messing around. Just straight back into the lands. Send our trebuchets over to this siege relief. And as of right now, this is not looking great for the advances. I'm just gonna click this one because I need. Oh, Lord Benjacoot was insulted. Whatever. We're gonna do those. I need to get rid of some of this stress. It's really starting to add up. So it is my courtier Sabrina that is plotting to kill my courtier Sarah. Can't allow that, but also not particularly worried about any of that. So one of the buildings was constructed in Stonehenge. Some Panamones. We're gonna try and get these advances again. Send that army. We're gonna send this one. I want to leave the army with the trebuchets here besieging. Are they gonna get there? So, life as a lord brings all manner of magnificent and fanciful food to my plates. So, try something new. Let's try it. The taste was magnificent. Get a tiny health boost and lose 48 stress, which is huge. Lord Benjacoot becomes my friend, and we also lose a great amount of stress, which is what we're really going for. So that was nice. So it looks like we are destroying the Vances in this battle up here. Then we will move the trebuchets to some other occupied land. That might actually be moving down there. So, we have a son? Is anyone Brendan after us? Yeah, that's fine. And of course, every time we have a child, we gotta immediately put them in our house colors. So some red and black. There you go. There you go, little Brendan. We'll merge them, and I guess we're gonna just send the troops back into the Vance land, where they can go and resume the sieges. And it is time for tribute. We'll get some prestige off that, as well as some renown. Following the birth of our son Brendan, Lady Marjorie has some reduced fertility. So 3 months left on this siege, 78 war score. So betrothal can get married. We'll send that. That was one of my courtiers that has just come of age. It's time for a hunt, I think. Lord Andrian is horrified. And I am the better hunter. My Captain Bethany is scheming against my courtier Folia. Let the traitor be known to all. I think I've seen that a couple times of Bethany scheming around. We're going to send about 5,000 troops over to smash those Vances. So my scheme to see my courtier dead has been discovered. Now everyone knows my plan to kill Malwyn. Even my own courtiers whisper behind my back. Yeah, it's probably not great. Oh, I will show them how far it can go. We're doubling down. We are doubling down on that. So we're defending in a forest there. Maybe we won't hit them. We're going to bring up a few more troops. And I'll let the Lord we are visiting off the hook for now. Oh, I guess we will go fight. So they're defending in the forest. They've got more men-at-arms that are more suited to this, but we are just kind of throwing troops at them. Throwing about 7,500. Share with your lord. We're gonna let them off for now. And it's time for tributes. Trying to farm some of that renown. We have arrived. As my entourage comes to a halt at the Gaves of Halterfall, the call is made for Lord Brendan to receive me. But after a time, it is more than generous, not even a lowly servant who appears. It becomes clear that I have been turned away at the gates, and the brooding lord has done so, insulted the crown. I could break down the gates. This insult will not soon be forgotten. Allows me to rightfully imprison him. Probably shouldn't just go and break down the gates. But I do get 30 gold. It's recently looted for 5 years. This insult will not be forgotten. I'll probably end up just demanding payment or something. So let's begin. We'll go up to Bigglestone. And look at that. We have easily defeated them. And we will disband all of our soldiers. And let's go see what prisoners we have. We did capture a few. Justin Taylor, he slayed someone in battle. What if we recruit, demand conversion? And same with you. We're going to recruit and demand conversion. House Braken, are you ready to go to the Night's Watch? Alright. I didn't know I had a Blackwood in prison for 2 years. Oops. We're going to have her... Should I have her renounce claims? I don't think so. I'll just recruit her to my court. We have Eustace Oatright. We'll just... Oh, I guess not. I was going to say we demand he converts, but he doesn't want to. So let's come back over to the tour. We were just kind of clearing house from that war we fought. Come back over to the tour. Bing bong, just had to throw that little word in my notes. Farewell, David. Even though he's going to come right on back. Farewell, Della. Our mother has become a milk of the poppy addicts. Alright, so this is kind of interesting. King Robert has declared war on Grand Mayor Aegon of the Conqueror's Band. I must choose to pledge myself to King Robert of the Iron Throne. Stay loyal to Grand... Why would it be stay loyal to them? It's kind of... It's weird phrasing it. The rebels will pay dearly for this. He joined the rebellion on the side of King Robert. But yeah, we're staying with King Robert. Oh, I guess Catelyn. Is that what it is? Is Catelyn our Lord Paramount declared for Aegon? Is that why it's phrased that way? The rebels will pay dearly for this. And I can manage things from here. So what is this, the 7th Blackfire invasion? Everyone is making merry at dinner. Look around and see Aegon clutching his throat. I can save him. Oh, I failed to save him. Unfortunate. So my host, Lord Maribald, has brought me out to... Rewind. We'll start over. My host, Maribald, has brought me out of his home to a local tavern. All around I see the wretched and weak engaged in drinking and debauchery. Sounds fun. But Lord Maribald assures me that the mead serving establishment is to die for. Let's show some restraint. So how many, like, what's this looking like? They got, is that Star Pike and the Ironwoods. Robert has 373,000 against 41,000. So, okay, so a couple of the... So the Iron Islands, the Vale, Dorned, Westerlands, and the North have all joined in on the side of King Robert, including Tarley's, one of the Vance houses. Who are these? I know where they are. Is it like the Rings? Oldham, Old Hills. They're in between, like, Old Town and the Danes, but I don't know what their house is called. Roxton. I guess it probably said that. And I guess the only notable ones on the side of the rebels was like the Ironwoods. I mean, House Peak. But I wouldn't really call them a notable house. A couple have declared neutrality. Yeah, I don't really think we need to raise our armies. Probably just keep ourselves where we are. And we are still on tour. And I think Aegon was kind of old there. What was he, like 41? Yeah, 41-year-old Aegon Blackfire declaring war. Know your place. I can get a strong hook on this maester. I can be a shoulder to cry on at least. And we'll do that one. Can confide in Willis, and it is time for tribute. I emerge from my slumber another peaceful night, staying with Lord Maribald. As I regain my consciousness, I feel something heavy beside me. An entire keg of wine rests beside me like a lover sloshing and creaking in fullness. What a wonderful thing to become. Yeah, we'll do that. Words are hard. And we become friends with Lord Maribald. And like that, we will finish the Grand Tour. Lots of our vassals gained positive opinion of us. We gained a lot of renown for House Blackwood. So 41-year-old Aegon Blackfire invades. Bing bang. Alrighty. How's that going? Is there any battles? Any battles been fought? Doesn't seem like it. There were some in the Reach. This probably. Oh. Is that the? No, that's ours. I was gonna say it's probably. Who are the Tyrells on in the Old Town? I guess they're probably not independent, but neutral. pardon some criminals. Lord Derriment. Turned away Tor. Tax avoidance. Come over here to Fair Market, and like I said, I'm going to just keep trying to upgrade this as quick as I can. Like simple windmills, bang bang, upgrade. It'll take 5 years, so that'll actually be nice. That it'll take a little while, so we won't have to just immediately come back to it. Like our shit, I don't really... Oh, they just got beat up by somebody. Are they fighting again? So it looks like Catelyn again is fighting against House Vance in another war of tyranny. It's kind of interesting because they just did that. A little razor grass to Lady Marjorie. Someone is planning to kill my Captain Bethany, but we cannot allow that. We'll have to get right to the bottom of it. It's been a little while. How about we go and check out the artifacts market? We can also unlock an intrigue lifestyle. So we can abduct people now. I wonder if I can abduct one of the Brakens. So Alfador understands and he ends up getting a bit of diplomacy lifestyle. Excellent. So someone is plotting to kill. Okay, let's get rid of this intrigue. Curses, blah blah blah. We'll abandon that. Did not go well. That was the man who murdered our daughter. Malwyn Glennon. So let me come over here. See if I can abduct him. So it seems very easy. And let's focus on some secrecy. And how about we assign some agents to this scheme? I don't think I ever did that last time. We will get Ormond Highoak to get on in here. He's my spy master. He'll be one of the lookouts. We'll have Bethany. She's always up to something. I could have King Robert be the decoy. What if I did Jamie? I could have a thug. Robert can be the thug. And Andrik the Unsmiling can be the footpad. So that is the scheme we got. We will proceed. And like I said, let's peruse the artifacts market. See if there's anything worth finding. So Ginny Talbrook's got a secret, but I'm not really interested in it. And our cat's getting up to some nonsense. What do you expect from a cat? Magnificent brooch? It doesn't really seem that magnificent. Nothing of real note there at the, So I guess House Tully's not fighting a war anymore? Against the Vances. I don't know what just happened with that. But this seems to be going pretty well. Yeah, they never really had a chance. I think Sam Tarley just succeeded his father. Is that what that was? Randall has died of old age. Dickon. Sir Dickon the Trapper Tarley. That's a single kill. We could hire a maester. Oh, and the war is over. Wonder if he will be imprisoned by Roberts. Someone is trying to kill my Captain Serrana. And we will accept and we will become the Spy Master of the Riverlands. Not exactly sure if I'm qualified for that one. Would prefer to be the Steward. But let's go ahead and upgrade these, the Rangers' huts. It's going to be 620. What is this? House Costain, they're hosting a grand tournament. Is that down in the Reach? I believe so. So let's customize our route a little bit. I'm actually going to go over here and go through the Westerlands. Maybe not Faircastle. After the Banefort, we will come south to Craighall. Craighall is definitely a house I'm thinking about doing a campaign with. So the Costain's all the way down there, and before we get all the way down there, we are going to check out Old Town. Check out Old Town, and then how about after we hit House Costain, we will hit Horn Hill. We'll go and visit Sam, the new lord. And can we even come into Dorne? Can we go to Skyreach and go visit House Fowler? We'll go to House Ironwood in Gaston-Ray, the penal colony. Hit Merling's Rest. We'll come north again and hit Caswell Keep at Bitterbridge. We'll also go to Badger Claw. Then can we hit the Golden or Deep Den? Oh, 12 days passed. But that is a good amount of castles, different places to hit. Oh, I'm not going to get there in time. I'm a fool. There we go. And I suppose we must head out. Always up for a challenge. I could become a rough terrain expert or reckless, but unfortunately we are in a hurry. So we are going to just keep on growing. And my son has blessed the family with another boy. We have a grandson who is beautiful and hale, just like his brother Lucifer. Wait, oh, what was it? Was that Gumfreeze? Hold on, let me see if I can get that to come back up. I like to just span through the names. Uthrides? And then just Seth. Kurth, Ormer, Garrides. Maybe it's Garrides, not Gumfreeze. Alphador. Estion, Theomore. Florian. Lucas, Leoman, Lister, Milo, stop barking. You're not even, you're looking at the wall. Carl. You can be Carl. I like the way that's kind of funnily spelled. Oh, my spy masters come to me, certain that my master arms Aaron is scheming against my steward Thomas, and let the traitor be known to all. We will make my brother an intelligence build. We visited the Keep of the Hooded King. Just for a second, we're going to pause. That's nice. That's nice. So, as we do with every child, we're going to put him in some dynastic colors. And black is close enough. Just kind of going for the red or black look, except for Joyeuse, which I don't know why I put her in green. So let's get back to it. We are heading down south into the Reach to head to a tournament with House Costain. But let's use this martial perk first. And we'll do this one. Our captains will become much more effective. And I don't think so. We will not be contributing to the group with any manual labor. That is far beneath me as the Lord. Should I seize the moment? Should I try and abduct the man that murdered my daughter yet? We do not have time for this. Master Norian is trying to scheme against my Captain Bethany. So he seems to be some vassal out in the Iron Islands. So Thaddeus has gone by. He can join our court. We will also become personally chivalrous. Someone is trying to murder my courtier Herman. Things are coming fast and thick with it. We are caught in the thick of it. We have visited Brightwater Moats. We increase a bit of dragon lore. Oh, and we've finally arrived down here in Costain. Holy shit. There are 248 guests. That is a ton. But we will take this time to increase our score. That way we can qualify for the board game. There are only 2 activities here, which is kind of funny. We're not yet qualifying, but we are on track to qualify. How many bastards does he have? Balder Waters. Who is this? He's a Septon? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna get lost if I just start looking through all of King Robert's descendants. So I am ready. Let's get it started. We're about to take part in this board game. We will not sabotage anyone. So we will probably do one of these. We're going to petition that there's an extra rule that they don't know about, just dropped in the latest patch. And I think I'm going to do like this one. You seem awfully sure of yourself because it has a 61% chance of success. So, victory! We have won the first round. We've defeated this fella, Elias. Lord Elias Stafford of Stafford. House Stafford of Stafford Hall, located in Stafford County in the Duchy of Stafford. So I can do this. Let's get right on into it. Let's see, indeed. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm intently focused on the chessboard and the whole audience sits in hushed anticipation. Suddenly, with a harsh metal clang, the entire audience's attention is drawn away. The foolish squire is just toppled a collection of weapons. Could I switch around some pieces? I don't think I will. Because I'm about to have an overload of stress. And we'll see if we can reduce that. You seem awfully sure of yourself. We are confident, and I believe we did succeed this one as well. Victory, victory, well done. Well done us. We knock Lord Edgar out of the competition. Now we will be facing Lord Lionel Percy. We are in the final, so this is where it matters, and I believe I can do this. Let's get down to it. We'll tell him, touch that piece, and I break your fingers. And our opponent throws the match. I feel like if he throws the match, that means we should win, right? You seem awfully sure of yourself. It's worked for us twice. Let's see if it works for us 3 times. And I don't think it did. Confounded, we have lost. Lord Lionel has been baiting me this whole time. We are but fools on the chessboard. So close. We gained 75 prestige because we did end up getting pretty close to it. We'll click that one. The Minotaur of Raventree Hall gains a bit of glory, and his and I's scores also go up. Our captain Andrik the Unsmiling has come with us to this tournament. Get Exquisite Crest for 5 years. Very nice work. 2 days until the next phase. Let's see. I wake in the morning to be rather surprising news. During the night, Sansara stole off into Lord Sefton's castle and escaped with Andri. The 2 are out there somewhere right now getting married. Okay. We're going to execute the scheme. We're going to see if we can kidnap this fella. We're going to seize the moment. My agents tell me that Malwyn is traveling from Raventree Hall to the Twins. And I've arranged for some brigands to interrupt this little journey of his. Let's go on ahead with it. Soon he will be at my mercy. I hope he likes his new quarters. He has been imprisoned. Very well. We've got an empty council position now. How about we assign our new recruit Thaddeus? And I will put him on the job of increasing control in Medway. Which will take 3 years. Let's come back on down to the tournament where we can enjoy ourselves again. Actually, before we do that, we have Malwyn Glennon here. Can I send him to the Night's Watch? Can I torture him? And just so that it will stress me out some. He's a known criminal. You can execute him without being viewed as a tyrant. And goodbye. Shebang. So we have avenged our daughter who was murdered. Now let's see if we can start kidnapping some Brakens. Yeah, let's see if we can abduct, like, Silent Sister. What about some of these kids? Maybe not. But it did seem like we could get the liege, so we will go to abduct him. And I want this to remain secret. Actually, we'll do the potential. Psych will do the secrecy. So support scheme. We'll come back over here to the lookout. Let's see who we can get. Who is going to accept. Lady Margie will be fine. We'll find another lookout. Lord Vinjacoots. The decoy can be our brother, Lord Lucas. The thug can be our daughter. This is going to be a family operation. Just a bunch of Blackwoods. Scheming against the Brakens. I like it. Keep it in the family. Court intrigue. And we will put Ormond High Oak to support our schemes as our spy master. And let's get back to the tournament. What is Bazola doing? She doesn't want to marry Howland. I don't want to marry him. Are you mad? You'll do as I say. Yeah, I'll call off the engagement, but you will marry. As I prepare for the upcoming match, I spot Melania hailing me by a handkerchief, and they will give me their favor. Abandon this. Let's go to our daughter Bazola, who has just refused marriage. Let's see if we can find someone that she will not refuse the marriage with. Should we just go with, like, this fella, Lord Aram? Get the alliance back with the West? We could go with Roland Hightower. Is he going to inherit Old Town? That wouldn't be the worst. There's Lord Casper Baratheon. Here's Grand Mayor Aegon Blackfire himself. I was hoping to find someone in the north. Cyrus Dane. Okay, here's some Umbers. The Small John's heir, John Umber. Let's go with that. I said I want to find some people in the north, so we will betroth our daughter Bazola to John, son of Small John, great son of Great John, great grandson of not John. So it's time to show the world my skill at archery. Haha, a bit of wind won't stop me. We're great bowmen. So we're gonna shoot across the wind. Uh-oh, Lord Merrick Celtigar, it seems like he's shooting people over here. But this is not my concern. I cannot be bothered with this. I won with my bow with this wind and trajectory, 67%. So it looks like these two are about the same. It mentioned wind earlier, so how about with the wind, we're going to shoot across it. We have a good understanding of physics, right? We have one last knock. Oh, intent achieved. I believe we actually have won the archery. I have won. I actually won. We have won the archery contest. We get 25 gold and 150 prestige. That'll conclude the tournament. It has been a wonderful occasion. We came in second for the board games, and then we got we became winner of the archery contest. So let's see what we won. The prize composite bow. That's pretty cool. That's not really better than the one we have, though. I wonder if that's something we should end up selling. Should we sell that or just give that to our heir? Like, should we just give this to Alphador? Should I? I'm not sure if I should sell it at the artifacts market or just give it to my son Alphador. But we can probably figure that out after this tour. So we're gonna lose a bit of stress there. Didn't even read what the rest of it was. And we will insist that it is them that should be paying us. They should be paying us for visiting their disgusting farms full of pig shit. we're just making our way across the lands. We're about to visit Ironwood. And that notification just told me that we have successfully converted the Faith in another county. So how about we... so it was Fair Market. How about we come up here to Brandstone and we will do it there. So it'll take 5 years before Brandstone becomes followers of the old gods. So we douse the flames. I do want to come in here. I didn't get the chance before to see my accolades. So Andric, Galadon Pearl is the successor, but I'd rather it be Stefarian Strong Scythe. And then, which that is an insanely cool name, Strong Scythe. Naming a Harlaw Strong Scythe is pretty badass. So I think that'll be good for us. Shit, we're going to be late. That is fine because we are just returning home. We're not in a real rush to get home or anything, so I don't think it particularly matters that we will be a bit late. Anything good here? Again, mainly just looking for some items that will either increase our captain limit or increase our domain limit. I have not seen either of those. Alright, so there's been a fire. Let's check out, let's read through here. We're walking among the hills late in the day. The darkness comes suddenly, brought by the dark clouds above us. Then there is a distant loud rumble of thunder. Soon there is another combined with the dazzling flash of lightning. So the lightning storm has set the brush ablaze. We could run. We run away from the fire. Ashley Nobley might get a bit burnt. I mean, that's a risk I'm willing to take. So we recruit a forder specialist. We have enough gold. We've got plenty of prestige. We'll also invite captains and claimants, I feel like. We've got, like I said, we have so much prestige that I don't think we really, is this my forder specialist? Are you serious? Whatever. Whatever. Not a day goes by without some new inconsequential matter, blah 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 blah. I will click this one. And we're going to favor Lord Derriman. Mainly because he is a follower of the old gods. Join this hunt. I'm not sure if we will be able to make it there in time. So we've entered into a regency. We're going to go hunting down here in the Vance Lands against the family we fought against a few times to put Catelyn Tully on the throne. Loyalist factions against our liege, and that's fine. Previously, I had been the only member in a loyalist faction against my liege. So my Captain Sam is trying to kill Thalia. Why is everyone trying to take out Thalia? Not sure whose cereal she pissed in this morning, but she is not a popular lady here. We'll demand that payment. I think at this time I might even just take the time and go boop, boop. Just get a few more men-at-arms units while I don't really need them, so I won't notice the bump later. So I no longer have a master of the hunt or a caravan master. Fascinating. What flower is that? That should give me... Perfect. And should I go ahead and just convert over to the learning lifestyle? And just trying to get some of these? Faith creation and reformation columns. Nah. It'll be fine. That's the main one I wanted. Was that 25% boost. Just to make some of my county conversion a bit quicker. So Steven is scheming against my Captain Serana. We'll let the traitor be known to all. And the clever thing has run away. We will leave this adventure behind us for now. Not surprisingly, we had an unsuccessful hunt with those pitiful Vances. One of the cool things about the Vances, if you look at their house. So there's two different houses. I guess there's three different houses, but these ones I don't care about. So these two, we've got a black dragon on the sigil and a green dragon on the sigil. That is because during the Dance of Dragons, those are the factions that the house split. These ones fought with the greens, these ones fought with the blacks. And so they would have fought with the Valarians and Daemon Targaryen and the Blackwoods. And these ones would have, and Rhaenyra of course. And then these ones would have fought with the Hightowers, who else? The Brakens. Is there anyone else from the Reach that declared? The Baratheons, I believe, declared for the Greens. The Darklands were kind of forced into it, I think. Alright, dangerous interest every morning since we reach Stony Set. My seer Albert leaves his litter and silently glides away from my sight. This time I decided to follow his path. I'm in a lively chat with the local Septon Manfred. Broaden horizons. From conviction for 5 years. Yeah, we'll do that one. They grow up so fast. My daughter Jocasta is no longer King Robert's ward. She's an intricate web weaver and a Nephilim fighter. And she is going to go and marry Lord Donald the Rotten Apple. Bazola has also finished her tutelage under Cersei Lannister. She is a intricate web weaver and a shrewd banker. Okay, so she has emulated the free cities. That's pretty cool. They grow up fast. So she's going to return to court, and I think they'll both actually go off and get married. One going down to the warm fields of the Reach, and the other one going to one of the castles closest to the wall. If I was Bazola, I would probably be pissed. Going off to marry the Umbers and the Fossaways, respectively. So we are about to return home from that hunt. We have an intrigue lifestyle to do. And we'll just do that one. Power sharing has ended. Alfredor Blackwood gains some prestige because he was the regent in my absence. So my scheme has gained a bit. Okay, 73%. It's looking alright. Looking alright. What is this? I haven't seen any of this stuff up here. There's Champions League on today, is there not? We got Barcelona's beating Olympiacos, carried Almaty. I don't care about that game. Fermin Lopez. Has that dude not been balling this season? He's got 6 goals. Not really. He's been alright. Alright. Never mind. Back to it. So we've got a good chunk of gold here. And I had talked about hosting a grand tournament earlier. Let's see. Let's do it at Raventree Hall. Let's add a couple contests, unlike an archery. A recital, we're normally pretty good at recitals. In a melee, horse race, a board game, a duel. So we can only do 3. Archery contest, recital, and board game. It'll cost 245. We could announce a champion, but I don't think we'll be doing that. Unless we did like our son. Jocelyn Mass. Yeah, we'll make our son the champion. So it might give him some boost. Might give him like some more prestige or something. So we are not yet qualifying for the archery contest. We'll have to go in here and fix that. And we are now currently qualifying. So Andric, the Unsmiling, is plotting to kill our steward Thomas Woodward. Can't really allow that. So, no time to lose. How about we visit the village? Sir Edric the Great Stag, Robert's bastard, Sir Edric Storm. He's refusing marriage. Is he going to join, like, the Kingsguard? Huh, that's kind of interesting. Kind of would have thought you're a mighty warrior. I could use you. Oh, he could join our court. Robert would lose 10 opinion of us. Keep it up. Yeah, how about it? Come to our court. This dude has also come. We'll also recruit him. 21 to recruit a decent prowess, good martial, berserker defender. He follows the old gods. Work, don't talk. That'll do. We will kindly focus on the task at hand. We're currently qualifying for the archery contest. Let's go to the artisan quarters. And now, rifling through the sheaves of arrows and piled bowstrings, I come upon a neat stack of particularly fine leather embraces. How much for this? Oh my god. I can do without that. Hell no. Let's go to arranged marriage, I think. So I guess Edric has not joined us. Oswald Garanus, he's got 30 prowess, gets on in the van, lad. We'll come back to arranged marriage. Edmund Blackwood, our cousin. Why don't we see if we can find a decent marriage for him? Honora Sand would be good. Hilda Stark. One of Brandon's kids. I think that'll be fine. I said we were pointing our eyes north. That includes everybody in the family. 4 lords and a king have arrived in Raventree Hall. Three more lords have arrived. Tallheart's in the north, I believe. We've got loads of guests, 248 guests here. Go to the artisan quarters and the same prompt as last time. Some leather braces. that we're probably just going to ignore. Ooh, and Lord Karstark has arrived. Khan Karstark, Hullen Karstark, Alana Karstark. What if we're going to try and marry Benadryl to Lord Karstark's? Alfador, you suck. I name you as champion. Come on, you're making me look so bad, man. You're my heir. I name you as champion, but you can't even qualify for the archery contest. We could have rigged it. Buh. Not everybody's a warrior. Not everybody is a fighter. He is a hugger. It's time to show the world my skill. This is no way to win. We will not be trying any subterfuge. So what has happened here? Watch with the practice eye as Tywin begins his approach towards the target. The first shot flies true and thuds home. Landed a deed in Finn. Who's Finn? So Lord Yarwick of the Oxcross. I think that one of the Yarwicks that's named in the books is it Othel Yarwick? I think he's the builder, like the master builder at the Night's Watch, if I'm thinking right. Oh, and he's landed into another lord. Call a physician. I'm not. Hell no. I'm not spending 115 gold on this fella. Let's see, Jenny Talbrook. Sir Gowan Stormmane. Kermit. John Reaver. Default Reaver. Oh. Jarvis Norlin. A Sand Dornish albino. Well, welcome to the court. Twang. Another arrow strikes home. Twang. Waylon wanders off to pick up his bow. I need to find something to do as I wait. Else I lose my mind. So I guess we have ADHD. I could uncover a secret about another competitor. That marks very temporary. I'll just bear it. I guess we'll have to. Poor us. I am one with my bow. I normally like this one. Shooting with the wind. So we'll shoot into the wind. One last knock. Let's see, Grand Tournament, sloppy standards. Uh-oh, looks like some stands have collapsed. Stands collapsed for 5 years. Popular opinion, minus 25. Sometimes bad things happen. Oops. Well, I think we've won. We've won our own archery contest, I think. I won. I actually won. I get 225 gold, which will go a long way, I think, in offsetting the cost of this tournament as a whole. So that is something that we do not mind. Ah, disgusting. They all disgust me here. Lord Hathis has paid $5 to me, paid an entry fee. I didn't tell any of the lords until I got here that there was going to be a cover charge, but in fact there is. So Renly's come, King Robert's come. Lord Howland of the Neck has come. A couple Ironborn, Lord Harrion the Anvil. Janelle Karstark. Justin Taylor, one of our courtiers. Hollis Paul, welcome to the club. It's time to show the world my skill. We are an excellent singer, so hopefully we could win this one as well. It'd be funny if we... Again, Alphador, what are you doing? You didn't sing? Oh my god. Name you as the champion. You can't qualify for archery. You can't qualify for the recital. What are you doing? I have 4 daughters. I'll try that one. Look at the 3-headed monkey. But could you actually imagine seeing a 3-headed monkey? A lame lyric. We will try one more. Looks like our score increased moderately, so it looks like it went over somewhat well at least. Verse wins the crowd, and I gain a bit of trait in the wit category. Appeal to a higher power, regale the crowd. We will try and do this one last verse. I don't think we will be winning this one. Oh, I've actually won. Ha ha ha! So not only did we win the archery contest that we hosted, we also won the recital. Fantastic. That actually does pay for the cost of the tournament. Now I'm going to go for this one. I won a Blackwood crest. Give us a bit more renown. I'd like to try and level up our renown. You know, we could. Let's open the legacy up. We got some customs. Guile, law, kin, bounteous loins. You guys know the drill. So that'd be nice too. We are on course to qualify. Let's go to the temple. Bring me glory the old gods. Find my inner peace. We'll look for a little bit of inner peace, I believe. I think that's a good option. And is there anything we can upgrade in Raventree Hall? How about we do this one? I think, was that the workshops or the blacksmiths? That was the blacksmiths. We'll upgrade that to level 5. So I am ready. Alphador did not qualify. This guy is a bum. At least we are winning these contests. Touch that piece and I'll break your finger, you bag. So I will try and bluff. She seems awfully sure of herself, so we'll go for that one. I feel like we have a decent chance at winning this. I think I'm the favored contestant, it says. We are on into the second round of 3. Gianna Mooten made preparations. Picked him up. We need to make my last move. The table flips with an almighty thwack. You know, you could have just conceded. And I believe we've moved on to the next round. Fine contest, I agree. So we're in round 3. I can do this. Lord Donald Swan. Let's see. The game of Savas seems to be going perfectly. I'm thinking 3, 4, maybe even 5 moves ahead of my opponent when suddenly Donald makes a move that causes my intricate strategy to melt away like a snowdrop in a candle's flame. Actually, there's this obscure rule that nobody knows about. And we will try and go for a daring move. Last time out, when I was doing a bit of shit talking, that didn't work for me. And victory, I have won. I beat Lord Donald. And I do the three-peat. I win all of the events that I put on. I just had 250 people come to my lands to basically watch me take their money. What a great occasion. I agree, that was a good time. We get the prize brooch, the necklace, and the ring. We have some to pick from now, don't we? Prize ring for... it doesn't look that great. None of these are that great. These kind of suck. But they are better than that stag antler I have equipped. This one. And this one, I think. I don't know why that's equipped. So it should be the wolf fangs. And... so fertility plus 15, a little bit of prestige. I guess there's no difference between the ring and the brooch, is there? And then this one is clearly the worst, the prize necklace. So how about we equip the brooch? And I will give my dipshit son one of those artifacts. We'll give him stag antler. We'll also give him that favor of a lady. No, not that one. We'll give him the prize necklace, as well as giving him the prize ring. That'll be 3 trinkets for him, and then I'm going to sell that bow that I got for winning the recital down at House Costain. We're going to go to the Peruse Artifacts Market. Lord Williams brooch. Yeah, nothing of great value over here. Yeah, so let's sell this. Oh, it's only 186. We can sell our brooch for just about as much. Alrighty. Well, let's get on after it. And we will resume. We did get lots of money for that. We will be hosting tournaments as often as we can now, because that was great. We can demand a payment from one of our fellow vassals. We'll do that. Stonehenge, looking like it's getting an upgrade. I think that's say 4 years. We'll also come back in and check. So Medway has 6 months, and Brainstone has 19 months before both of those are accepted. So what is he doing? She's just offering me a captain? Sure. I guess. He's got 26 martial, so that's pretty good. It's more than Thaddeus. There we go. Cheers. We could pair a hunter. I'm going to just go and explore the forest myself. We'll go have a romp in the woods. When did I get knighted? I do not remember that. It We do have Sir Edric the Great Stag here at our court. I wonder if I could land him. We're going to join Lady Elaine's hunt over in Derry. All the way out there, and we will want to assign a caravan master beforehand. Where's the Great Stag? He's only average. But we'll give him a job. So we enter into our regency. Our son, Alfredor, is going to be our regent. Who, speaking of Alfredor, just has a daughter, Moria Blackwood. B. Admiria, Cyrilla, Sella, Melly, Alice, Agnes. I like that one. I'm gonna apply some changes. And we will be on with it. We're on the way to the hunt. We're almost there. And it is going to happen soon. I think when we get back to Raventree Hall after this hunt, I'm going to take a little bathroom break. I've actually got 4 months until this hunt begins. Maybe I should just go now. So Lucifer, my grandson, we could give him the just trait, which that one's fine, but it is kind of annoying sometimes. We give him the cynical traits, or we could give him the temperate traits. Oops, let's go back and look at that one. You can be temperate. Learning from the best two of my agents, Lady Marjorie and Lord Lucas, seems to have found common cause in our plan beyond the basic goal. Oh wow, his intrigue can be increased by 4? Scheme phase length 500? Great, googity moogity. So now we can do 2 hostile schemes. With that being said, that means we can take out 2 Brakens at once. Let's look through here. Abduct. So there's 20 living Brakens. We're gonna try and abduct that one too. Let's get on out there. We're going to be hunting a duck. Okay, let's see if we can we'll get my cousin Edmund to join in as the thug. The muscle can be Hollis Powell, one of my courtiers. The footpad can be Hilda Grunitz, one of my captains. The infiltrator will be Steven, another one of my captains. And the lookout will be Ormond Hyoke, my spy master. And with that being said, let's see if we can abduct Lord Sefton. Execute with confidence. We could seize the moment. I like the sound of the plane. 69% chance to succeed, 85% that it says secret. Let's do it. A highway attack. My allies were discovered trying to break into Lord Sefton's chamber. I should have known by some miracles my allies all made it out. So he will be watchful for 2 years. His luck will not last. Blasted. We'll get him next time. will bite my lip. Move him. Is there a better footpad like Damina? With the thug, we'll see if we can switch this up a little bit. Like Vayman Gloombo. That way we can switch that up a little bit. That will help us succeed. We'll get some people that are a bit more apt at their jobs. And it is time. We'll continue. It has been a shame. There's no eggs to find. 31% success chance. It's never going to be great. We'll leave this adventure behind us. Gotta assign our marshal, the new Arkin, to Brandstone. He will go out there and increase the control. It will only take him 20 months. One of my counselors has passed away. I feel like they always come in waves when that happens. There we go. Fine. We found a new Castilian. My regency has ended. We have dismissed Alfador. Could declare some wars. But I don't think we will be doing that anytime soon. There's no real wars I want to get involved in. We could host a hunt or a feast. We'll host a hunt. I think I can lose some stress this way. And we are a bit overloaded. Come down to Mudford where a stag has been sighted. Soon the hunt will begin soon. The guest list is not quite as big as the tournament we hosted, which had a massive Lord Halman is going to be our master of the hunt. But the tournament we hosted had a massive 248 guests. This is looking like it's only going to have like 20 or so. Yeah, let's go after the stag. We could punish the poachers. I think we'll do that. We'll punish the poachers. We'll get more taxes, but they will lose some popular opinion. Mind the Burke lads. Ride around. Be careful of the stream. I trust Jocelyn on this. Patience, this should be easy to solve. And we quickly find the scent of the stag. And like always, I will just shoot it. Thunk. That's how you do it. That's how you hunt a stag. You just shoot it with the bow. And I will keep a memento. And that was a great hunt. Nice and easy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I could find a local guide. Pay Gwen to be a local guide. I don't think so. I know exactly where we are. Let me sit back closer to the mic. I was kind of far away. I was probably quiet for the last little bit. So a hostile faction has disbanded that was targeting us. Where is Titus? Oh, he's out in the Westerlands, is he not? Joy Use, where are you? Oh, she's my guardian. Or my ward, not my guardian. My son Brendan. How about we make him intrigue focused? What if I made him the ward of Tyrion the... Oh. I was going to say Tyrion the Imp. But I'll see if I can do it with Cersei. So that was... Which one was that? Kendros Lucifer... Not Lucifer. I think it was Brendan. Sending Brendan off to be a... Do we know any other courtiers of Sir Jaime? Does not LaJoy Hill. That's a canon character. There's a Valarian over here hanging out. Okay, don't think so. What about the Starks? Lord Robb. Does he have 2 boards? Can I send my daughter Benadryl up there to be his ward? We'll do that. So Brendan departs out for Casterly Rock, and Benadryl departs for the north. It's very good. Jaime, or not Jaime, haha. Brendan has arrived safely out in the Westerlands, has become a ward of Cersei, just as we were hoping. And like I said, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, so smoke if you got them. Alrighty, we are so back. And we are resuming. Your daughter Benadryl has arrived safely in the north. Rob will begin her lessons henceforth. Very good. I'm glad to hear it. And I am kind of curious to see what happens with when Catelyn passes. If Rob will keep both kingdom titles, or if he'll give one away. Oh. So Edmund Blackwood is good to marry Hilda Stark. Excellent. So I guess that means since that old bat kicked it, how about we find... Let our friend this. Let's find us another Braken we can kind of try and scheme against. There's 19 living members. Harris Rivers. Is this a son of Jonas? Sir Leoman? Scheme Phaseland. There we go. Let's get this going. We'll get Edmund Black. Oh, wait. We'll get Stephen to be the thug. And we'll also get Edmund Blackwood. The muscle. Who's going to be the muscle? Hollis Powell. A lot of overlap, I feel like. Or at least on one of these there was. Maybe on the last one I made. Daisy, my captain, can be the footpad. And the lookout will be... Perwin Barlow. So there we go. We got those two schemes proceeding against the Barakans. Somebody's trying to kill my Captain Galadin. I would like this vassal to... I'm going to give him the vassal directive of converting faith. This is my castle. What about you over here, Lord Hostine? Same with you. Give vassal directive. You will be converting faith. Alright, so Fair Market had a building succeed, and I'm sure we could build something else up, which we will start right away. We're getting... Okay, this could be interesting. The Vale has risen up against King Robert of the Iron Throne. War of Tyranny. I must choose to stand with King Robert or Lady Lanala. How does she have claims on Riverrun? Oh, Lysa. Daughter of Lysa. So the Starks and Lannisters have declared for Robert. You join the rebellion on the side of King Robert, as always. I must decide how I commit my forces, and we will rise them. Rise for King Robert. You stag's banner flies proudly. Okay, just wanted to make sure Catelyn picked the right side. Let's go to the bloody gates. So I wonder if any other houses are really going to declare with the Aarons. Does not look like it. It does not look great for the Falcons. Oh shit. Does not look great for me. We'll come up north a little bit. Oh shit, I might get caught out. We are challenged to a board game. I'm not doing that. Get out of here. Stop being a nerd. Actually, we'll come down here to Heron Hall. I think that's a bit safer. Cross the river there. Alright, and now, enough sitting about. There's 83,000 troops around us. Let's go put something under siege. Maybe we'll go in, was it High Heart? Is that, where do the Corbrays live? Try and steal us a Valyrian steel sword, maybe? Go and hit Grafton or something. Alright, there's a new commander. At, new Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. A giant battle is happening. But it looks like, so Lord Jaime was leading that host. Immediately it gets knocked back to 50%. We're just going to try and take this province. Kind of the same idea of when we raid a lot. Someone's trying to kill my Captain Dacey. But when we raid a lot, half the time you're not going for the actual loot that you can get from raiding it, like the county itself. You're going to get prisoners so that you can ransom them back for like 30, 50 gold. Oh, and my mother has passed away. And with that being said, we also did not get any. There's so many troops in here. I'm not really sure what's happening. We just come out this way, I guess. Come down into this part near the Crab's Shore. What is this? Province of Kypros. We'll just put that under siege, I suppose. This one's 11. That's a castle holding level 1. We're going to hit that one, actually. It'll take 31 days, which is plenty. Yeah, so it seems like King Robert has no problem at all putting down. Oh, Lord Lucas gains the wounded trait, unfortunately. But like I was saying, it seems like King Robert has no problem just putting down some of these rebellions. Or these wars of tyranny against him. We'll spend a bit of time with our friend, Karen Piper. That'll lower our stress and a few other things. Alfador's training increases. That is great. He's a more prepared heir. He's 28. He's got a handful of kids. I feel like the family is in good hands with him. Jorana Stark, who's that? Daughter of Rickon. There's Duressa, daughter of Edwin the Lame Wolf, who is... Okay, so he would be the youngest Stark brother. He's a non-canon child of Eddard. Double traits. Look at all those traits. Maybe I'll do my brother or child, son thing, dude. There's a Karstark daughter ex-betrothed. My grandson too. One of the frustrating things about this game is that it can't recognize grandchildren as being like good matches, so you can never just find like good matches for your grandchildren until they're like your child. That's my grumble. Do we have any prisoners we can manage? Maybe slain. We'll ransom her out. Actually, there is an Aaron host near us with 210 horsemen. I feel like that's a good amount. Benifer Soft Willow has been offered to me. Okay. Okay. Seems decent. Could become a knight at some point, even though I'm full of people. Full of knights. There's a Grafton host to our north. Acolyte Robin is scheming against my captain. Let the traitor be known to all. I've been offered another courtier, Sir Harold Redpike. Okay, I'll accept him. I'm probably just accepting a bunch of spies and shit like that. I seized an artifact. I don't have a journal, so I'll go ahead and equip that. Increases my stewardship by 1, so that's pretty nice. The war is at 100%. So let's get through here, and let's go ahead and just ransom all these people back. We got Goodwin Reiser. Demand he converts, and we'll recruit him. We got Maester Walter, who has... I'm gonna pass out. 37. Odette Gorse. We'll ransom her back. Watch your step, Goodwin. Watch your step now, Walter. Now Walter is getting immediate employment. 37 learning is wild. So let's see what that changes. I guess there isn't anything to change it to. So let's keep converting the faith of some of these counties. We could start trying to go north. We'll go to Ramsford and eventually try and merge all of this, turn the entire like northern part of the Trident into followers of the old gods. That'd be nice. We can ransom this little fella. Over the years, I've received a great deal of portraits from various noblewomen, both foreign and local. Until now, they've mostly gathered dust in some attic. Perhaps I should bring them out and explore my next romantic pursuit. And I don't think so. I think the Lady Marjorie has provided more than enough romantic pursuing. So be it. We've won the war. We'll disband everybody. I guess not. We'll disband everybody now. Alright, so Gilliam Safford, someone that is in my court, coming to ask a noblewoman named Saria. She's got decent stewardship. Permission granted. Why not? We are in a good mood after winning that war. What if we go and meditate at the Weirwood? Actually, we'll wait until we're stressed out. Pet donut. Assault trivial titles. Extort subjects. I do not think we are going to attend this tournament of that Grand Mayor. I think that'd be across the narrow sea, and I don't really feel like going all the way over there right now. I wonder if there's any mercenaries, like special mercenaries I could hire. No. New intrigue lifestyle focus. We'll get the schemer. Alright. Ooh, hold on. That was an update. Let's go for this. We're gonna go in and try and abduct Leoman Braken. Where do we go for? Oh, I guess we got a couple of ladies in here. Della Stone. Clara Gorse. As long as y'all convert. Nope, you will stay. That's what we're doing. I always get distracted. Not spies. Here we go. We're going to try and abduct Leoman Braken. Sir Leoman, Lord Kirby's Castilian, so he seems kind of important. He's maternally married. We're going to try and seize the moment. Get ready. I like the sound of the plane. 95% chance to succeed. And we got him. I cannot believe it worked. It was as simple as letting some of my allies into the castle in the middle of the night. Leoman is no doubt kicking himself over the poor security. Thankfully, it's a lot better where he is now. You sucker. Can we... Let me see. Negotiate release. I wish I could just send him to Night's Watch. He doesn't have any claims other than the Lordship of Mudgrave. Yeah, and I think you'll just kind of stay there for the rest of your life, my friend. Let's go and find another one to scheme against. Maybe Sir Henry Braken. He is the... There we go. We will abduct them. We will invite Edmund Blackwood. Ooh, no, we're going to do Hilda Gruentz. We will then invite... This is for the other thug. Hollis Powell. We will then do... Who else? Who else? This is for the muscle, I believe. Gillum Safford, welcome to the team. We got our footpad. Do Hilda Stark. Master Lucas. Perwin Barlow. He's not on the other one. You're coming back. He was pretty helpful in our last time out. And we'll go with Benifer Soft Willow to be the lookout. Very good. We'll get that next scheme started against Henry Braken. My courtier comes of age. Excellent. Alan Hornsby. We'll find a marriage for her. Alvin Braken. What if I used her to bring in Alvin Braken, then just imprison him? John Reaver? Welcome to the team. Always good to have some Ironborns. Called Laura Glennon. Same deal. Same deal. Who's this feller? Julian Yancey. He's got 32 prowess and 20 martial. Welcome to the team. Sir Harsley Redpike, one of my new serving courtiers. There's a couple Lannister adjacents I could try and marry him to. I kind of wanted... Religion. Old gods. Did it not? Did it take that out? these people are the old gods. Whatever. Maybe he won't marry someone from the old gods. That's kind of weird. So let's upgrade this spot in Raventree Hall. It will only take 22 months. But might as well have those going. Been invited to Lord Jorah's feast. Held in Strongkeep. Okay, that's not far away at all. We'll go right on there. Gilliam Safford will demand payments. There you go, we will resume. Again, can't wait to go. So what does this herb do? We decide that it does not matter and that it is a waste of our time. We force them to make amends. Our caravan master and our captain. We are given Sir Edric Storm a couple wards, and I forgot, when I was trying to find him a marriage earlier, I completely forgot that he has the refusing marriage trait, so it's just not even going to happen. A child of my dynasty. We will name her Maya, Alana, Eleni, Anise, Sabitha, Marie, Bella, Winifred. That's fine. She'll be Diplo focused, and then she will also go in red. We'll accept that ransom. We'll get 10 gold for one of our prisoners that we had in there. I think that was the one that was refusing to convert to the faith of the old gods. What other marriages? So we got Goodwin Riser. Mary Gwen Boggs. She's a Chronigman. Bennifer Soft Willow, one of my courtiers. We'll marry those two courtiers off, and if we look down below, one of my schemes has advanced very well, and we will try and execute this scheme. We're going to try and kidnap and abduct Hendry Braken. Or, excuse me, Sir Hendry Braken. Of all things, he is a knight. I'll try and seize the moment. I like the plan. No, my allies are discovered trying to break into his chambers. Should have known it would not be this easy. His luck will not last. So that is unfortunate. We'll try next time. Try again next time. Let's go back to that feast. 5 days until it begins. There are a lot of people here. Sharna Frey, you are a woman of your word, are you not? There we go. We have invited her to court. Oh, Darkstar. What's he up to? He's 46. Good lord. He's got a couple kids. Sir Olivar, the Red Sword. Abelard's Sand. Good for old Darkstar. That's where I want to be. I could lose some stress. We'll click that one so we can gain some opinion with some people that share a trait with us, as well as lose some stress. With so many powerful people in one place, a few scattered words can have far-reaching implications. I have noticed my acquaintance Axel seems particularly sympathetic to my cause. Axel will be easy to bring to my side. I could get him to join my scheme. Ducking. Countless seeds may bear fruit if properly cultivated. Try that one. So we're up to 65% to get Lord Sefton, and that might actually be as high as it'll get. How, what a show you put on, or we'll do that one. Mainly because it gives us less stress increase. Actually, so we are up to 72%. Okay, so I guess it is at full now. So we are going to execute the scheme. How about we execute it with confidence? Soon he will be at my mercy, and we have captured him. So another Braken has been captured. Heard my dog barking downstairs. What's this guy doing? Hear, hear, we'll cheers the Lord. It's been a great feast. Now, I guess it's time. Decline. We will not be accepting that ransom. Let's see if we can kidnap another one. Well, Jane Braken. She's not got much time left. This guy does have some pretty high prestige. Not prestige. Intrigue, so he might be kind of difficult to get. This one doesn't. Andrew Braken. You're next up, buddy. And it should not be long, probably, for Hindry either. But now I shall depart. It was a great feast, but it's time to head back to Raventree Hall. We gain the Eager Reveler trait, which kind of goes in contradiction to the Shy trait we have. That'll be alright. Oops, didn't mean to have that paused. Alright, so we got Lucifer and Allie interacting. We could get the humble trait on him. Man. Get cynical. Or we could get content. Let's do humble. Sit down. And we can go inside again. We stop sharing power with our son Alphador. Now we're just kind of advancing. I guess we'll go and check the artifacts market. Alphador is playing against my Captain Galadin. I will not accuse him. We'll keep that hush-hush. Excuse me. We have developed the infirm trait. We do not have long to live, it seems. Alright, so there's a couple things for sale. And we've also got some stewardship to adjust. So a Lady Adilla's Battle Axe, Faith Hostility Advantage +8. Which that could be good, right? So I don't think I can Holy War against the 7. Here's some steel mail. Should I get this for my son Alphador? The big dope. Is that better than the one we have on now? +3, +5%, +4, +8%. So it is kind of like a direct upgrade. So what we're going to do is buy this one. We'll go and activate and equip the steel mail. And then we'll give our Ding Dong son this one. Flexible segmented armor, as well as, where is it? This one. The stag. Just so he can get, oh, that's us. Just so he can build up a bit more prestige and stuff before we take him over. He is already at 4,400. Okay, so we also have one more domain than we would like. Does it show us what Alphador would be able to hold? He's at 12. Let's see. Which one? So if we do get rid of one, it would definitely be Sally Dance and Iron Hedge. No, not that one. We've already given that one. It'd be Castle Leicester. I mean, should we just grant this to Alphador so we take over as him? I think I'll land this fella. Or he's already gonna inherit. Yeah, we'll invite, who's this? Eternally married, House Blackwood. She's got a couple of kids. Can I grant her a title? She's got a few kids. She's not in line. So it'd be Medway, right? I don't think so. I do not think ladies can be given land. But what about this guy, like Illuster Darwood? That would just make his... Would it be House Blackwood or one of his sisters? I don't know. That's a headache I don't want to deal with. So how about... Just give it to, like... Desmond Safford? No, I don't think so. Thomas Chafferley. Sir Edmund Blackwood. Is he in line to inherit anything? Doesn't look like it. So congratulations. Let's get your daughter maternally married to someone... Maybe someone that's not 16. Let's go to age. Oh, there's a Reed kid. There you go. Marry that Reed kid. And then we will land Sir Edmund. So now we will grant him the title of Lordship of Medway. Decline. Gonna hire a maester. We will just hire Maester Walter because he's already in our court. I'll need to station my trebuchets up here in Fairgate Tower. After giving away Castle Leicester to one of my family members, my cousin. And so what I see the scheme down here about ready to do. But one of the things I'm going to do with Alfador is I think I'm going to have him take these 3 territories. So let's abduct Hendry. Seize the moment, soon he will be at my mercy. Did their job and Hendry is safely in my hands. We'll imprison him immediately. And right away, we're going to find another one. Find another Braken to imprison. I think we have 3 Braken males currently imprisoned. And we have sent Sir Theobald to the wall. Can't get this one. That one doesn't look like it has great success. We try and romance the Silent Sister, make her break her vows. We abduct you. That has a good chance. So let's come down here. I guess we need to invite some agents to these. So let's go with Andrim. We'll start with Lucas. I don't like Lucas. He's not good at that job. He's a terrible thug. We'll invite Steven, and Hollis Pell. We'll also invite Daisy, Hilda Grunts, and Freda Cairns. To abduct Kellis, I think the thug will be Amana Etheridge, one of my courtiers. We've got Gilliam Safford will be fine. For the muscle, we've got Bethany. The footpad, we have Ormond High Oak, my spymaster, and for the lookout, we will go with this fella, Perwin Barlow. So both of those can get up to 95%, and they're both sitting right under 50% right now. We'll click through all of these. Just get rid of these notifications. Now our stress is getting high, so let's go meditate at the Werewood. We will try and be calm. We're also going to try and pet Donut. We'll lose 12 stress for petting our cat. A Persian tortoiseshell. Oh my god. Barcelona's beating the Yamal hat trick. Get out of here. Rashford brace in 5 minutes? That's gross. Come on. Rudy Bargi's playing. That's cool. Olympiacos got any old heads? They got Daniel Podence. Who is this? Garce. Your son is your own responsibility, you hag. What activities do we have? Is there anything like dangerous we can do? I guess just a feast. I feel like it's about time to start trying to make decisions to, kind of rid the world of ourselves in the game. Catlin's not doing too well either. But these schemes are going well. They're up to 55%. They've gone up about 10% since last time. And we have played around 9 years this session. Not too shabby. We are starting to approach 50 years. Any good 3 o'clock games? Newcastle, Benfica? No. Let's see what we got. Let's go. Let's extort some subjects. What is this? I've come asking your leave to marry your guest Colmar. I'm aware he is but a man with no liege, but I assure you he is a man with generous nature. Whose name is Colmar? 22 prowess. That's decent. Consider it a test of loyalty. Do not worry, I will have everyone pay. Yeah, there you go. Secret exposed. Lord Ingrid. No, there's just some bastarding. Some people are boinking. Not too worried about that. But with that being said, we do have a little bit of money. We could build some provinces. Are there any empty spaces? There is in Stallion's Grove. I think I will. I think I'll build a castle here in Stone Age. And we will build a castle out here in the Black Iron Way. So we'll build 2 castles. Alright, so we have been demanded a trial by combat. I was kind of far away from it. We have been demanded a trial by combat from our prisoner, Lord Braken. So what about on decline? Does that just spend a bit of prestige? It doesn't even spend, it spends like 1% of our prestige. I have no reason to let you out. The grandson of Jonas Braken. I'll accept. And Andrik the Unsmiling will be my champion. Or should I go with Sam Flag? 33. No, I'll be Andrik. He's the best warrior I have in my courts. And who did they pick? Bellows Woodworth. And of course he's been slain by Andrik. Justice has been served. And it allows me to rightfully imprison him. So does that mean I can, like, execute him now? Gains 11. So he's a known criminal, allowing me to execute him without being viewed as a tyrant, so that's what we'll do. We have executed that, the current Lord Braken. Now Tyressa Braken has ascended the throne. Is this the older sister? Yes, this is going to be the older sister of the previous lord. And we're trying, right now we're trying to kidnap her sister. Her younger sister, I should say. And she'll be the next one we try and abduct after these pair of Brakens. What about these guys? Have they done any crimes? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, but they are on house arrest. You're going in the dungeon, fool. Alright, I'm sending Hendry to the Night's Watch. Go serve the realm. He can go and join his He's a family member up there that's in the watch. You can go join them. So we have 6 months left until Ramsford has been converted to the faith of the old gods. That's beautiful. You love to see it. Oh no. I lose donuts. How about we take her pelt? That's kind of crazy. We'll do that. We'll get donuts pelt. And we'll sip a dirty Shirley in memory. Diverge Riverlander old god. So we convert to a new old god that's based on Riverlander culture. That's kind of cool. How do I do that? Your level of devotion is a bit higher. So how would I get that? How would I get that higher? There's Paragon of Virtue. Maybe that's something I could strive for. Let me write that down. Yeah, we're going to try and do that at some point, is diverge to Riverlander Old Gods. And let's resume. The forgotten past. The verdant countryside of the Riverlands is to my mind unmatched in all of Westeros for the solitude it affords the lone wanderer. On occasion, however, that solitude can be crowded out by ghosts from the past, for the Riverlands are dense with the history of both the First Men and the Andals. So let's see. So much effort in the service of false gods. We are more enlightened now. Yeah, we'll do that one. We'll get some piety. So we can do a feast. So we see... I guess we're just contemplating stuff. We are contemplating Aegon the Conqueror. So we'll let the traitor be known to all. We normally don't really take too much action against those when that comes up. It's Harrenhal up to the Wince. We fought against them a few times. %. Should we just do that? Is 91% really going to be that different than 95%? We will send our son Carl, or our grandson Carl, to be the ward of Andric the Unsmiling. Yeah, let's try it. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to execute the scheme to abduct House Braken. Actually, there's 4 days until the next phase. Let's just wait until then. 2 days, ping, ping, ping. There we go. Now we will execute the scheme. We're going to seize the moment. Soon she will be at my mercy. The brigands did their job. And now she has been imprisoned. We gotta look again. Find a new Braken. Who was it? Was it Tyressa? We're gonna abduct her. My captain has become a Blade Master. Stefarian has gained 10 trait experience in Aspiring Blade Master. That's good for him. What are my captains and accolades looking like? That's fine. He is kind of old. He's only got one trait in common, so that is not great. Let's get another riverbow unit. Just while we're thinking about it. That's fine. Got a new court. Got a new court artifact being Donut's Pelt. So what I gotta do is invite some people to this scheme. But first, let's go for this one to abduct Andrin. Seize the moment. I like the sound of the plan. And he's been abducted. So, let's get some new people on the next scheme. Get some thugs. We'll get the usual bunch. Daisy and Goralis. That's not how you say his name. We'll get Gilliam Safford. Get my wife on this one to be the footpad. Lord Benjakut can be the lookout. Next up, we are going to get any of her kids. Does not seem like it. What about this Septon? No, we cannot abduct her. She looks like she's safe, wherever she might be. That's not the best chance. Can I abduct the one in the Night's Watch? This pimply one is going to be the next one. Alvin Braken. Prepare to meet my dungeon. Start that scheme. It's also going to stress us out, which is fine for now. And let's come down here. Let's add some people to the scheme to get Alvin. Like Gwen Boggs. And Damina, one of my captains and one of the successors to one of my accolades. We'll also do Merrick to be Master Lucas can come in. And my brother is always reliable for a good scheme. How about we just hit resume? So those two will be ongoing at 45% and 5% respectively. Shouldn't take too long. We've had really good success in getting these Braken prisoners. And we are going to move him to the dungeon. Ready to go to the Night's Watch? Same with you. You will be moved to the dungeon, Kellis Braken. I'm not hitting the right one, are I? So is she the current lady? Which one is it? Oh, it's Tyressa. She's the one that I have her renounce her claims. Master Andre is scheming against my captor Gladden. I don't really care. I will let the traitor be known to all. That's about the extent I will go with it. What's this? Let's check this out. Pay ransom. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I do not think so. We've been invited to a tournament across the Narrow Sea, which we will accept. I suppose we must go on. I enter into a regency in Blackwood. Oh, Cersei's passed away. Was she one of my pin characters? Seems like it. She died of old age at the age of 65. Jaime is also not looking great. He's wounded. So he will unpin Cersei. What was that? Building was constructed out in Kellis Fields. Wonderful. The Lord doing gardening. That is outrageous. Could never find myself sinking that low, but Ramsford has been converted. So how about we pick a new county to start converting? We'll do Runny Mud. I believe I also told my cousin to do the same. We'll give vassal directive of converting the faith. Which I'm not sure if that actually does anything. I've never paid attention enough to that or messed around with it too much before. It's just a little cough. But we should still let him rest and fully recover, because the cough can be deadly. It can be real dangerous in these parts. She's got one learning. We are never going to invent anything. We need to make some makeshift sails. If you're not, we have more. We don't even need to make them, because we just have some. Let's check this out. Moorland Pond. My army is not a nursery. Because that fella is ass. Do not need his companionship. So we will try it and save him, Stephen. And he grows closer to forming a friendship with us. That is wonderful. We have finally arrived at the tournament. Let's go to the temple. Wonder if soon that'll be me. I'm trying to build up my piety a little bit, maybe before we kick it. Alright, so this dude is writing to the realm to let everybody know that this silent sister, oh my lord, is one of the many bastards of King Robert. He does have a lot of bastards. But yeah, like how many kids does Lyanna have? Lyanna's got a couple. I guess Jon Snow never married. I wonder who will win. So the recital is about to begin. We are quite good at singing ourselves. So let's see what happens. Okay, so Robert has ordered her to join the Silent Sisters due to the threat her heritage represents to the realm. The court thanks her for her service. That's unfortunate for her. So, wasted concessions. The contest in front of me is reaching a crescendo. The participants evenly matched. I grip the wooden railing in front of me and yell my appreciation along with the rest of the crowd. Said yell, however, swiftly turns to a strangled cry as I feel something trickling down the spine. Some type of fluid. Hot and cold? I spit on my heels to find myself confronted by Getho, his goblet swishing with the remains of an unidentified drink. And I guess we bumped into him. I could buy another one. You're right, my mistake. Guards, get this buffoon. Sloshing his drink everywhere. We're gonna decline. Someone's trying to ransom out one of the Brakens. A shameful display, I believe. Someone tried to seduce this fray I have at my court. How about we find a guardian for the little lad? Go with Stepharian Strong Scythe. Dum dum dum. The best man won. Who's that? Jamie Hornsby. Not too shabby. Good for him. Let's go to the temple again. You gain Astronomer, no. 300 Intrigue. Steward or Marshal. I guess we'll do Intrigue because that's the one that we're currently on. We'll go Dreadful, which will increase our Dread gain by 30%. Not too shabby. Not sure how much longer we'll really be around, so I'm not really sure like how much we really need some of these items. Not items, these upgrades. Go to the artisan quarters. Very nice work. We don't need any of that. I forgot, since I am infirm, I am not able to actually compete in any of these tournaments or activities. I think I could do a recital if I was infirm. But maybe not. Alrighty. I was looking at something on my phone, and I shouldn't have left that pause. Oops. Raventree Hall and Stonehenge both looking good right now. I think what we'll also do is kind of take time. We'll just add. So Joyous Blackwood has grown up. She can marry Sir Rhaenys Lannister. Who is not in line to be the Lord of Lannisport, but that's alright. There's been some shameless cheating down in the tournament. What happened down there? Titos Blackwood and son Sarah Hightower are no longer... Oh, she joined the faith. She's joined the faith. Let's see where Titos is. My son Titos, who has been trading under Jamie. He's just, humble, fickle, and charming. It's a decent little set of traits for the fella. There's some Dustin alliances. The High Lordship of the Dreadfort. Arana Dustin. Is that a sister or a daughter of the Lord? We'll go with Arana. A local bird trainer could deliver it as a gift. I think that one's a little too risky. We'll pass on that option. It's been an interesting round in the tournament. And our alliance is formed with Lord Roderick of the Barrowlands, because our son Titos has been engaged to his daughter. I just smile and nod. I'm an infirm old man just sitting there on the sideline, just kind of drooling and smiling. This time Gamalo, which I believe Gamalo is a fellow that we are not friends with. Franklin Blackwood. This guy looks kind of weird. Got a little Binjakoot here. A well-deserved win. They have done good. Vorian. Congratulations. Excellent. Excellent. Hopefully these schemes down below to capture the Brakens start accelerating a bit quicker. I just saw one bump up to 81%. That one we might be able to execute on the next phase. My grandson Lucifer seemed to enjoy all of his feast immensely. He got quite... So he will get the gregarious trait. Leoman Braken has passed away in my dungeons. So that is all according to plan. Commander was improved. Very nice. Wonder who will win. We're not too concerned with that. I'm just kind of watching the progress on this down here. One last knock for the archery competition. Which seems like it has ended. The ceremony will begin. I don't believe any of our captains or anything won. One day until the ceremony begins to end the tournament. And it has been a great occasion, I agree. We will finish the grand tournament, and I believe it's time to start heading home. And with that, it is time to also abduct another Braken. And we will let Steven recover. We will seize the moment. I like the sounds of this plan. My allies were discovered trying to break into his chambers. Should have known it would not be this easy. What's worse, they've confessed and given my involvement up in this plan. His luck will not last. So my lookout was captured. What if we add... Let the traitor be known to all. Let's investigate. Alright, the old gods clearly do not favor our voyage, as waves the size of castles come crashing down upon our humble vessel. The ship is rocked back and forth. Men and women alike cling to whatever they can keep from turning overboard as the ship grows closer to capsizing. It's getting pretty dangerous on board. I will take the helm myself. And we successfully navigate the storm. We can do anything if we set our mind to it. And we will try and save this fella. Jarvis Norlin, our captain, who seems to be a bit of a dipshit. Alright, we're going to put it on 3-speed. Because a scheme to get the other Braken should be coming shortly as well. Coming back to Maidenpool. Through Dairyland and the land of House Went. Ronald Harwell. Wouldn't mind some sparring. That fella got beat by a 52-year-old infirm man. Sure, you two can make amends, but Edric leaves our entourage. And thank the old gods we can return back inside. Power sharing ends. We'll dismiss these. Ransom Kellis Braken. Psych, I don't think we will. And I have now become the head of Riverlander culture. Robb Stark has become our new liege after inheriting those titles from Catelyn. So what is... He's got 4 of 9, oh gosh. So I wonder if he... Is this all considered like the north now? But one of those things down below that you might have seen is we are now the head of Riverlander Faith. And I'm going to try and establish a new condition. Forest Folk has been going for a while. We have 11,000 prestige to choose from, to use to spend. So that's actually great timing. So let's spend some time looking through here. We could be battlefield looters. I don't like forest fighters. I think that's stupid. We could be longbow competitions, but we already have the river bows, so I don't know if we need longbows and river bows. Mountaineers, not a lot of mountaineers in the Riverlands. Culinary artist, concubines. We could start having concubines. That would take 30 years to establish. Merciful buildings. We could be polygamous, monogamous. Hunts provide piety. City keepers. Right now I'm leaning on the concubine ones, I think. Forest folk, garden architects. Or battlefield looters. Battlefield looters can be a fun one. Warriors by merit. Warrior priests. Stand and fight. Strength in numbers. Swords for hire. We can go regional. Chasing the sunset, blood and steel. I think we already have river bows. Don't need to do that one again. I kind of want to spin one that costs a lot of prestige because I do have so much. Rulers can blind prisoners. Oh my. Oh my. Sacred hunts, sacred mountains, water rituals. That's terrible. For 7,000 prestige, that's terrible. Collective lands. Social, what about these? We could be charismatic or chivalrous. Some dexterous fishermen. Mystics. Our travel speed would increase. Well, martial admiration. We'll do this one. that'll... Martial education traits are more valued. Aspiring Blade Master traits has more bonuses. Craven and Content trait are looked down upon. May challenge rivals single combat. Number of captains +2. Injury resistance. Prowess +5. So we'll do that one. Also, I'm gonna... yeah, we'll execute the scheme to try and abduct Lady Tyressa. Seize the moment. Like the sound of this plan. And she has been captured. Also, to the dungeon you go. Can I send them to, like, no. Oops, not good for the Brakens again. Another lord has been captured. Alrighty, so interesting. I wonder if there's what factions might come out. Loyalist faction, safeguarding the military power. So I'll be joining that. A couple Northmen. My ally Lord Roderick is also in there. Because I'm sure something might pop up with Rob becoming now the King of the Riverlands and the North. Your religiously protected obligation has been invalidated. Tullies lose the Lord Paramountcy of the Riverlands. I wonder if anyone will, or if it was dissolved. There is no Paramountcy of the Riverlands now. Found a new bank, Sinformaster. Maybe next time out I'll try and found a bank. I've never done that decision. The Bank of the Weirwood. So how about it, Raventree? Let's go ahead and upgrade this one. I want to go check on the prisoners. Secret truth has reached the light of day. My acquaintance Darna has had an affair with her soulmate, Lord Wilbert. Okay. So they're all in the dungeon. Is he ready to join the Night's Watch? Does not seem like it, so they will just stay here, I think. They're good prisoners. They don't kick up too much of a fuss. So Robb Stark is offering us the position as Steward of the North, and we will accept that. And what are these? We got a couple more tournaments. Probably won't do those. I could go on a grand tour again, but I might save that for my son when he takes over. I suppose we got to get another claim on a Braken to be kidnapped. Harry Rivers, what is your deal? Well, Bernard Braken. Can't let the new ones fester. Lord Edmund. Sabbatha, no, it's just a mild success chance. Oh, this is a new one. We've got Malson, that's not a real name. We'll do this one. Start asking. come down here and invite some people. These will greatly help increase the odds. Andric the Unsmiling. We got the Lookout here. Afraid of Cairns. There we go. That looks good to me. Ooh, whoops. What was that notification? I just stopped paying attention, kind of. So we've been invited to a tournament, which I don't think we'll attend, or should we just? Kind of just sitting here, so I guess why not? We'll go and attend the tournament. We might be able to increase our piety a little bit with rewind. We can increase our piety some, and I'm not interested in that Frey girl's secret. Delia is scheming against Serana. We'll let the traitor be known to all. So we became the head of Riverland culture. Let's see what this is. I'm choosing to fall into the scheme. Gwyn is probably not the absolute most skilled. One of my courtiers. Agent. Okay, we'll do that one. Your crimes meet me in single combat and let battle judge our differences. We will accept. So it says we have to have a champion fight on our behalf. I don't know where any of my knights are. Who do we got here? Where's Andric? Theobald. We have Thaddeus, who is good. So Gilliam Safford has 23. What was Theobald? Not great. Colmar. I'm not sure why it's not letting me pick any of my knights and stuff. It's putting in a couple of like family members and stuff like that. I'll invite my cousin to court. So I think I'm gonna pick. I think Daisy. She's got 25 prowess. Daisy is the obvious choice. Fighting against Rodri Oaks. Let's see. May the best woman Rin. Bum bum bum. We'll see if Daisy survives. So she ends up defeating Roderick Oaks. And you know what that means? She is a known criminal. And now the Braken will face the Werewood. Need to save him. So we have executed Lady Terissa Braken. And it's 2 Lord Brakens we have managed to take out, as well as taken Stonehenge from them. Now the next one is just down here. Come on, lads. Surely you two can make amends, and they do. We'll get a bit of prestige from that. And actually, since I'm the culture head, can I get the innovations? Assume that'll be me. I get some prestige. Let me come over here and pick what innovations we should be doing. I think Men-at-Arms? I'll take 16 years. Land grants. Let's upgrade the hunting grounds and fair market immediately. I will ponder who the winner of this will be. Let's just boo him. Again, sports enthusiast. Both of the ongoing schemes currently at 81%. So the favor of a lady trinket currently has a low. It's only got 2 years left on it. What if we just gave it to somebody? There you go, Joyeuse. Congratulations. So one last knock in the arrow and we should be good. And again, we are not competing in the archery contest because we are infirm. It does not let us. And the best man has won. My captain has become a blade master. And we will try and execute these schemes here shortly. Let's go to the temple again. Just kidding, it will not let us. Alright, time to execute one of the schemes. We'll explore one of the hills. Oh, we're going to try both of them. Let's go for Alvin first. Seize the moment. I like the sound of the plan. And we've captured him. Now for the next one. We will seize the moment. And she's been captured. So this is the first one that's actually started holding a grudge. Wonder who will win. I'm gonna move them both to the dungeon. We're gonna actually see if we can send Alvin to the Night's Watch. And he will accept. And he will go and join two of his kin up there. I'm not actually sure how they're related. We opened the dynasty tree. And so Alvin is joining his. So Hendry and Theobald are both. They're related. Are they cousins? So it's like their great cousin or something. Or is their nephew? Is that their uncles? I don't know. We'll call them uncles. They're bruncles. They're Braken uncles. So I'll be joining those two up at the watch. And wasn't there a Braken that was... Isn't that when, like, the two Kingsguard that were... It was in, like, really early after Aegon's conquest. I think there was, like, a Kingsguard that was sleeping around that was a Braken and got sent to the wall. And was sent to, like, a castle at the wall to man it. I think. That happened. boy. What are Dortmund doing? Oh, they're actually winning. PSG are winning. Man City are winning. God, Holland, grow up. One of my courtiers has come of age. Some prisoners can be ransomed. Some payments can be demanded. Not going to do either of those. Let's try and visit the temple. Doesn't let us. Should have tried somewhere else. I'm just trying to upgrade my level of devotion. What is this? The ransom for Maria Braken? No, I do not think so. That will not be happening anytime soon. So Alfador has a daughter. Eldacy. That was a kind of a crazy name. What was that? Is that how it was spelled? Eldacy? Is this what it was? I think it was. I like that. That's pretty cool. You can't have a cool name like that and not be a little intrigue focused. May the best win. Let's go back to Eldacy and put her in some House Blackwood colors. That's her hair. There you go. So Lord Jamie and King Robert both doing pretty poor. Robert's living to 70. So I wonder why, like, some of them were sent to... I guess he's refusing to marry. Is this bastard too? That's interesting, because, like, Edric Storm, who's over in my court, is also refusing to marry. I wonder if they've been banned from it or something somehow. Not sure what's going on there. Someone is shamelessly cheating, but I didn't take the time to really look. It's been a fine contest. An interesting round, I do agree. Get another intrigue lifestyle perk. Why don't we just go with... I don't think we'll be having any more children anytime soon. A fine contest. We probably should just switch ourselves to, like, the learning lifestyle. And try to... What am I even looking for? I don't know. I'm losing my mind. We're engaged in the wrestling contest. Which should not be lasting too much longer. What am I looking at? Man, I need to stop keeping that paused when I'm looking over at something. I need to keep that moving. It has been a fine contest. say that and then leave it paused again. Oops. Well-deserved win. Let's head on over to the village. You're blind, drunk, and disgusting. We have exposed that Valeria murdered Serana. We lose a bit of stress because we are stressed out ourselves. We could go Sylvie Darkwood. Why not? I think that's a branch of like the Darkland houses or something like that. Oh no, one of my knights. I will have to go and check out the Minotaur of Raventree Hall. Looks like one of them has passed. Sir Merrick is going to be the successor, which I'm cool with that. He seems to be pretty decent. He's an old god supporter from the Stormlands. I wonder if I converted him. I don't remember where I got him from. Corinna Sable, we'll go with this Linden, I think. Linden, whatever. She's a Barrowman. Well, welcome to the team. Can we see the accolade history? Who was it? It was Theon. Oh, Sam Flagg died under mysterious circumstances. Alright, so this one's had quite a few. The Morning Knight. Hopefully the best will win. Not this time, Smarrow. Tragic. It was an interesting round to say the least. Oh, and this is nice. We can unlock a new dynasty perk. So probably for one of the first ones, we could do House of the Warriors. Mostly fair. That would reduce hunt and feast costs. We do a lot of hunts and feasts. Noble Veins. Ordained rulership monthly piety increases. Renowned name. Number of captains +1. Higher mercy accolades available. I'm going to do this one, I think. It'll give us another accolade and another captain. Let's go ahead and create that accolade. How old is Jorvis? Or that Charmer and Besieger. That's cool with me. And Sir Edric the Great Stag will be the successor for it. Besieger and Charmer. So we'll rename it to be the Joy Knights. The Joy Knights, the Minotaur of Raventree Hall, and the Morning Knights are 3 accolades. And let's also make sure our seer is converting the faith in the counties. We've got to convert all of these. I'm gonna do that one up there. It'll only take 2 years. We are engaged in a duel right now. It has been a fine contest, so we will proceed. What a great occasion. We will continue on our way. port so she can rest and fully recover. She's caught a bit of a cough. So Titos Blackwood, my son, who was betrothed to a high tower that then joined the faith, is going to marry into House Dustin, or Rana Dustin, who just is carrying an axe that she got from somewhere. But honestly, who wouldn't? Some prisoners can be ransomed. Vanilla Molechild. Yeah, I guess you can get out of here. So Titus Blackwood has come back to our court. Let's just, yeah. Give him a couple wards, keep him entertained, worry about their education, keep him out of trouble. We will upgrade this province in Stonehenge. Lady Elaine has come to our aid. Thank you very much, Lady Derry. And we have arrived home and we can go inside again. Our power sharing has ended. And I think that is gonna probably do it for us for today. We've done quite a bit. We hosted a grand tour. It took about an hour in the beginning. 41-year-old Aegon Blackfire invaded. That was kind of fun, but that ended extremely quickly. That was the first of 2 wars that we participated in to aid King Robert II, being a war of tyranny. We were defending the great King Robert in that originated in the Vale. What else did we do? Catelyn Tully kicked it, and Lord Rob has become our heir. I wonder if there's any, like, factions we can do for him. Install Hoster on the Riverlands throne. Who is behind that? Costin. There's a couple Tullys trying to start a little Clement faction. I wonder, what could I do? Nothing. Okay. Well, anyways, I think that is going to wrap it up for today. Anyway, thank you all those who have tuned in. And if you enjoyed, leave a like or subscribe. And I will see you next time. Cheers. I'm just going to get a little save in on King Brendan the Current. I guess that's the Lord Brendan the Current. And